Hey guys, it's Paul, U.S. Army combat veteran. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. YouTube has this thing where it's like called research, and it shows what people who watch your channel have searched for. So I guess in theory you could all like troll me by searching for the same preposterous thing, but what you did all search for was Spamton sweepstakes reaction. This seems incredibly strange and bizarre, and I have literally zero context. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch it, though it seems like something that's going to melt my brain out my ears. So let's do it. Let's watch Spamton sweepstakes on the Spamton Value Network. Channel 2. Okay, so this is not what TVs were like in 97. This blue screen, I don't think I've ever seen this. The only part that's kind of realistic is the major snowstorm warning has been issued for southern counties. But like they would not use this blue screen to promote things. Sometimes they would do the emergency broadcast system test, but that's it. And it would sort of look like this. All right, weird. Still weirded out. This looks like early 90s TV right here. Yeah, like like the QVC marketing channels. That's what that would have. That would have this icon up here. Guys, you want to let me know in the comments who Spamton is? Get your heart ready. Oh yeah, the poorly recorded MIDI jazz. Yeah, now we're into the 90s. It's really taking me back. I mean, in 92, I was like 5, so, you know, I only have a little bit of context. 0 or 100 kroner. 0 or 100 kroner. Okay, so kroner is the Danish currency, but I don't think that's what this is. Hatches in seconds. All right, weird, creepy, weird egg. All right, well, this man is terrifying. Nah, love it. Never seen that. Never seen an error cut, right, where they cut live, but they're not ready yet. And they quick cut back. Well, we've all been there. We've all goofed up, you know. Sorry, I just turned the volume up. Maybe things are more. All potential winners, subject to verification.
The prizes.
Bro, that just hit hard. The number of times where I've just goofed up my own intro, you would think having the exact same intro every video, making 11 videos a week, that I wouldn't flub it up. But no, I flub it up all the time, guys. All the time. And I take comfort in the knowledge or belief that your favorite YouTuber also almost certainly does this. All my favorite YouTubers probably do it, but maybe they don't. Maybe they have like really good teleprompters and are like real professionals. I feel like instead I should be doing this like live. I should be doing this as a live chat, but. Ooh, okay. See, in the early 2000s, I don't think we had this level, like a QVC type of channel would not have had this level of 3D animation. Like a green screen and the ability to you'd have to pay a 3D animator to create this whole scene, and it would be really hard. You'd be better off, it'd be way more affordable, one, to just do it on a studio set and not have these weird panning cameras. It was cheaper to just have a fixed camera angle. What did they used to call, there used to be a term for sitcoms, like a 3-camera sitcom or something, because they would literally just have 3 cameras doing things. Let me see if I can find it. 3 is a camera sitcom. Oh man, it auto-completes. Nice. Okay, 3-camera sitcoms. Who invented the 3-camera sitcom? Pioneering the 3-camera sitcom. Desi Arnaz. Okay, is a standard filming technique in talk shows where it doesn't. The director is behind a wall of video screens, shot with 3 simultaneous cameras before a live audience, reducing the amount of time a scene needs to be reshot for technical reasons. Now we do the same scene for close-ups, we do the same scene for 2 shots, and making editing easier by reducing continuity issues. Oh, okay, so there you go. Okay, so yeah, what's interesting is I believe these also, the 3 camera setup is also what's used stereotypically in QVC and talk show type setups. Yep, there's camera 1, camera 2. We just saw them briefly. Back to camera 2. Back to camera 1.
Hey, Eddie! It's me, Spamton, Spamton, here at the one, the only, the Spamton Value Network.
Maybe that's, I can't tell if that's supposed to be camera 3 or if that's just a cut in of the icon. I can't tell what is in lore and what is out of lore.
Welcome,
but I'm getting some strong Backrooms vibes, as I'm sure you all are.
Who wants a prize? No. Who wants a wild prize? You want a prize? You want a prize? You. Anyone can get a prize at the Spamton Value Network. But first, the National Spamton.
Okay, wiping away a tear, that's a good one. The bad 3D rendering is great.
God bless Spamton. And now... And now, an excerpt from Ode to Spamton.
Okay, I love how it just cut away and now it looks way less 3D rendered. This is probably the technique that the guys in the back rooms use.
He showers our souls with incredible deals, and with hearty peepus, our heart he so steals. No fool would be greater than he who denies that Spamton give me the chance to earn wild prize. Not a
And the audio took a dive. Okay, this is funny. This is probably closer to like the early 80s television.
A circus clown who's more sick than he's funny. A lovable salesman who give me free money. You may ask, who is next? You may ask, who will be? Who will be the secret boss of Adventure No 3?
Okay, so one of the things I want to point out is that I believe he's referencing here is 80s televangelists. So in the 80s, after the 80s, there was a rise of so there was also a like religious revival in the United States, and it was led by televangelists. They really sort of started to grow in the 70s, but they really peaked in the 80s, right? This is why you had like Reagan relied on this weird voting bloc of voters who used to not be ideologically aligned. It used to be if you were Catholic voters or Baptist voters, they would all be totally different, right? Some churches would espouse like what we would like they would all have different mosaics of belief, right? So like classically Catholics would oppose abortion, but also oppose the death penalty, which is, politically opposite places. You had some churches that would oppose, would support environmental concerns, but might oppose, might oppose like criminal justice reform, right? Like every church and every preacher and religious leader sort of was espousing their own values. And there was like some religions had stronger hierarchies than others, but it was very non-standardized, right? But televangelists were able to do this thing where they, created national ideologies that were broadcast into people's homes through the television. they mobilized people politically in a way that many churches hadn't before, right? Like churches would be mostly concerned with your individual life, your individual spiritual development, and the way you personally navigated your life. So like whether or not it was right to spank your children would be an issue that they would tackle, and would very infrequently tackle national political issues. Because obviously, if your preacher commands a congregation of like 30 people, they're not going to be able to generate meaningful political power. But if you use telecommunications, right? If you use, all of these telecommunication technologies, you can't actually be a single preacher with an audience of hundreds of thousands, and hundreds of thousands of people are an actual political force, right? If you can get them to all act in concert, you can actually achieve political change. And this is how people like Pat Robertson did it. So here's actually a good one. Sorry, we'll come back to Spam-A-Lot in just a moment, but I just want you to see the original Christian Cringe Retro Compilation 2019.
Like religious TV. I love religious TV. I once sat in a motel room in Meridian.
So this looks like probably from 97, 98. Let's see if there's some dates to this. There aren't. Footage comes from an old show, Joe Bob's God Stuff, but edited for parody purposes. Well, that doesn't give us a date. Let's see if we can find some more, because this is all right. We've gotten this one. Robert Tilton needs your money more than you do.
But it's a particular person. You should have moved a long time ago.
Oh man, this dude's a maniac.
Your family's suffering by it. Now, and get your seed of faith into the ground. It'll begin to grow, and God begin to move.
Yeah, this is how televangelists were, and their only thing is about getting money, right? These dudes were con artists. Early 90s. Okay, so that's what this is. There's very few footage of the guy, but, right, you can see, okay, here's what's interesting, right? You can see this dude's kind of a crazy person, but they're desperately looking. This creator looks like some sort of archivist. He's desperately looking for the Take It Back telethon from 1990 with Robert Tilton, this guy, Maurice Cerullo. This was a telethon fundraiser, so Cerullo could, quote, take back Heritage USA from the devil. This is really interesting because he believes, or was telling his audience members, that he was trying to take the country back from the devil. And that's, of course, something that a small-time preacher would never reach, to the point where they believed that they could influence the entire country. But these televangelists thought they could.
Me don't knows, and me don't cares. Me only cares about Spamton. The rest can go up in the airs. Please pay $4.99 to continue the poem.
Yeah, that's actually just like, let's just head-to-head this dude with the original televangelist from the 90s. What do we got? Yeah, Robert Tilton, baby. Let's just see the difference between.
I'm telling you, there's a person that has a terrible situation, a job, and it's caused financial problems. It's brought unnecessary pressure and stress upon the home and the family. And here's another part of it. It's caused incredible arguments between you and your husband and your spouse and your mate. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. This is so.
Oh man, this is so manipulative. So he's pretending to have psychic powers, and he's telling people, he's offering an incredibly generic story of financial stress causing fighting. Well, this was in the early 90s during a major recession. So, of course, there's millions of homes across the country. But to an unsophisticated consumer, they're going to think this guy is actually communicating to them.
Somebody's day of harvest. There's a time to fast and a time to feast. There's a time to sow, so there'll be a time to reap. Many people want to reap and they want to feast, but they're not willing to pay the price to sow in order that they can reap.
Yes, I believe
You can't have what's not seen until you get your eyes over what is seen. You can't see what's.
Yeah, he's working people up. He wants to raise their emotional level, raise their anxiety level, right? Take them on that emotional roller coaster, because when you can do that to people, they're easier to manipulate.
Not seen until you let go.
Okay, just so we've juxtaposed this. Each call costs $50. State your case and F off. Nice. That's another good one. Okay. These are all shout outs to the 90s. The other shout out to this, I'm sorry, you guys are getting a 90s history lesson, so I apologize for nothing. This is a reference actually probably to 90s psychic lines. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here's a psychic reading from...
It's coming to me. Just a moment.
Oh, that's George Carlin.
Psychic helpers. Oh, yeah, I see a lot in your future, lady.
Have you called those other psychic lines only to be left with an empty feeling?
Okay, well, this is silly. This isn't helpful, because that's George Carlin. But they were real. There were these, I mean, they weren't real. They were fraud schemes. But they are psychic hotlines. Let's see if I can find it. 90s, maybe Miss Cleo is the most famous. There we go. Here's a 90s ad for one of the most popular psychic reader networks, right? And let's see if they...
never had a reading from our...
It says first 3 minutes of each call are free. Must be 18 for entertainment only, right? And let's see if it says the prices. Usually it does at the end.
Flexing your muscles around.
Oh my goodness.
You know the one. He's engaged.
Yes,
Him
I know
not
the
married
one.
yet.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, this is 2001. That's how late this went on. This isn't even the
For
90s.
free.
Call 1-800-914-6499.
Wait, it didn't tell us how much it...
Let us amaze you.
Call now for free. First 3 minutes are free. They probably put you on hold. Wow, they don't even tell you the price. Damn, they are really manipulative. I'm shocked this was legal. I mean, yeah, wow. Wow, they didn't even... So literally, Spamton, and they're clearly fraudulent. This is more honest than the actual real-world psychics. The real-world psychic lines literally didn't even tell you what you were going to pay. That's crazy. Sorry, if you haven't figured this out, guys, like, the 90s were a weird time for the country. Just...
Who's ready for a wild, wild, wild prize? Spamton's wild prizes are ready to be given. Spamton Wild Prize is here. Spamton, it's Spamton time. Who wants a prize? We're giving them away. If you enter the Spamton Super Sweepstakes, you could win a wild prize all of your own. And tonight, we're here to tell you all about those prizes and all about their value. So, let's see some prizes. Prize number 1. The peepees. We'll do that one more time, everybody at home. These chewed up Spamton wrappers, not what they are. Don't rush it, don't rush it.
Okay, see, you can almost see he's parodying the 3 cameras. The 3 camera filming. That's funny.
Spampose. Spamton! First up, we've got Fan Gamer gift cards. Give the gift of fan to your favorite gamer with these cards. You'll be
Gift of fan for gamer. Please use it, please. It card. Swipe it, type it, whatever. May feel weird. Fan gamer gift cards. So, no, what's a gamer? Yeah, in the 90s, we didn't really have gamer as a term. But what is interesting is that there's a non-trivial number of products that are like this. They just are. They just exist. Naming a star is a good example, right? It's you name a star and they put it in their own official star registry, which as far as I can tell doesn't exist or is like a spreadsheet, maybe an Excel spreadsheet somewhere. A very, very strange. It's not like NASA is tracking it. It's nothing like that. It's just they made up a star registry and then sold spots on it. They used to have a scam that was like notable people or like who's who, and it would be a big book of what they declared notable people. And you would pay to get put in it, or they would send you a letter that says, "We want to include you in the Louisville, Kentucky notable people book, but to get your name in there, we just need $49.99 shipping and handling and processing fees, so you can get your book." And yeah, that was the scam. What was the book? Nothing. It was only a gimmick to get people to pay to have their name in it. It was just a book full of names.
Begging to call them.
You may think, Paul, isn't that just a phone book without helpful information? Correct. You've identified the scam.
Fun gamer after you swipe these little guys in your favorite slot. Up to $50 value free. Shirtwear. No shirt, no Spamton, no service. This product fixes all 3 problems in one itchy little bundle. With Spamton's lovely smile on your torso, you'll soon forget which is your real face. Spamton's old socks.
Lose the shoes, gain the smell, aged and heavily used, French fragrance, possible intoxicant, may modify cell structure. This is honestly impressive. You could have socks. The intoxicant makes sense. It just implies that some sort of organic material with sugar in it has been fermenting for a long time. And possible just sort of refers to the fact that it depends on which bacteria ends up being kind of the dominant one in the medium. Because obviously yeast type bacteria, right, they're going to ferment alcohol. But if something else does it, you may not get an alcohol at all.
Spamton's old sock. Official Spamton toilet paper. You'll be begging to give the gift of paper to your favorite toilet with these collectible, quotable, issue-free tissues. You'll be begging.
Swipe for chance to win. Gift of paper. Become the toilet gamer today. Works just like a credit card. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Called the toilet gamer after you swipe these little guys. Worm from the string. Nothing says trendy like, I own a worm. Are you a single mother? No? Well, you will be soon. This one's coming to your house, whether you like it or not.
Oh, I get it. Okay, it's pretty funny. Okay, a stuffed worm is, okay, that's kind of cute. Like a worm at the end of a fishing line.
Not. Championship belt. I didn't spend years inside the ring for nothing. Years inside the ring. Years inside the ring. Years inside the ring. So much pain, and that's value.
Interesting. It's a title, not a belt. Yeah, so the belt is considered technically, they're sort of got it backwards. The belt is considered technically an award given to the person who holds the title. Literally, the title is weight class champion. So in the UFC, it would be like the title would be middleweight UFC champion, or sometimes middleweight champion of the world. But the thing you're given for it is a belt, and they give you a belt. And literally, the UFC has become so cheap that despite making millions, like tens of millions of dollars on every pay-per-view, they don't give the champions their own belt each time they defend. Now, when they defend, they just stick a ruby on the belt. It's like, bro, let's be honest here. Even a high-end belt, they're what? Let's say they're $500. Dude, that's like 4 tickets. And you put $23,000 in a stadium. Like, come on, guys. We know what you make. We know you're so profitable. You're really trying to save the company dozens of dollars by not letting your champions have a belt for every title defense. Like, shit, come on.
Those prizes were wild.
Wait. Something just flashed on the screen. And if you're here for this content, this is what you're going to get out of me. Okay. Let's see. It was on there. We're going to see it. There's kind of. Maybe not. No, there it was. Oh, it just says SVN. Oh man, I can't believe I went through all that just for them to splice on.
And now somebody won them. And who are you?
Gift card winners: Scott K, Josh, Gelatin, Mary Haley, Alexa. Oh, these must be like Patreon. That's what this is. These must be Patreon members. Rockman QQ. Yeah. Shout out to my Patreon members. I'm not going to do you guys like this. Shirtwear winners: Chomi, Great Bear, 8U. Nice. Hops, there it is. Kevin James, real. And Nico. Nice. No. Anonymous, love it. That'd be sick. You
Enjoy
get an
your
actual
prize. You will get a confirmation email informing you of your prize. Make sure it doesn't go to your spam folder.
Oh man, he's really amped. He made that pun.
Now I will juggle. So let's.
Hello, everybody! Ladies and worms, it is I, Spamton B. Spamton. Behold, from the dumpster, it is I, Spamton, here on the Spamton Value Network.
Okay, this is actually kind of funny. Obviously, mocap was not around. I mean, they might have had basic mocap in the 90s, but it definitely wasn't on the QVC or shopping networks.
Behold!
And you would never try to do it in live TV for exactly this reason.
What are you doing? What? Why'd you do that? Why the hell did you do that? Who are you? I'm supposed to be Spamton. That's why I got the suit. No, that's my job. I'm Spamton. But I have the suit. Don't mess with the balls. What are you even? We don't have mocap. What? We don't have. Don't get out of here. We don't have mocap. And I'm Spamton. I'm Spamton A. Spamton. But get out of here. You don't touch the ball. Don't. Give me that. No. Put that back on. We don't even have mocap. Ow. Ow. No, what the?
Wait. What was that? Conflict free? Winner of Conflict Free Family Programming of the Year, 1992. Okay, not clear when this is set, but I don't know how you can make a conflict-free programming. I guess maybe like the televangelism is kind of conflict-free, right? There's no plot, there's no tension, there's no human drama. It's just a solicitation for funds.
Ow! No, what the? Get out of here!
This is also extremely 90s.
Experience a new frontier of sustenance with the Spamton Neutrinos, your first and only stop to your next wonderful meal. Simply apply the nozzle to your mouth and siphon the nutritional substrate, making sure not to blow into the nozzle. You'll feel satisfaction in seconds. The Neutrinos is filled with a nutrient-rich slurry which is easily administered out of the nozzle, quickly and efficiently sending food to every part of your body. Do not blow into the nozzle. Don't let dehydration or hunger slow you down. Don't wait. Don't ask your doctor if the Spamton Neutrinos is right for you.
Blue Bubble Rodeo? Disclaimer, yeah. I mean, this is probably... I know what this is. This is a reference to, I think, Dexatrim. So guys, Dexatrim, Dexatrim in the 90s and early 2000s was a weight loss supplement that contained, I want to say ephedra. I think it was ephedra. So anyway, here's an 87 commercial for the actual Dexatrim, and we can compare and contrast.
No diet in the world will help you lose weight until you do one thing: control your appetite.
I struggled to lose weight for a year. Then I took Dexatrim. Now the weight's gone, and I'm the size I want to be. Dexatrim is amazing. I lost the weight I wanted without being hungry.
Dexatrim. You can't buy a stronger appetite control formula without a prescription. Just one capsule works all day to help you lose weight.
You lose weight and you're not even hungry.
It's an amphetamine, guys. That's what this is. This was an unregulated amphetamine. Caused everything that amphetamines do. Jitteriness. Sometimes, in some cases, like, I want to say seizures or heart attacks. It caused some sort of convulsions. And then, of course, just was addictive.
Dexatrim. Nothing works harder to help you lose weight.
Yeah. So if that doesn't creep you out, this is almost the same. Disable your antivirus. Love it.
How many Spamtons do you know? There's only one Spamton in the globe. Do you love my Spamton globe? Get ready for wild prizes. Yo, Spamton A Spamton, back at it again. Don't know what that was but we're here with Prizes 2, the sequel to Prizes. Our first prize of the second prize, the wild prize.
Spamton after not surviving. The new ideal corpse of everyone's favorite salesman, finally contained in glass, not spreadable for easy snacking.
What the hell? All right, well, that's pretty creepy. I don't even know if I can talk about this. It's kind of sad. Wait, why is it asking who is he? I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just move on from this depressing one.
The new Congadero crossing sign. Uh-oh, Congadero.
Made of metal, guaranteed to be dangerous. So safe, though. Don't worry. I don't know what a Congadero is. Very weird.
Cookie of boy. He may be
bursting with amazing, inedible flavors. Maybe smart, maybe small. Ball, do not touch.
He may be small, but this little boy is one heck of a ball. Bursting with inedible flavors, this limited edition fake looks so handsome, but do not touch. Next, we have the Fur-Authentic cardboard box, which seems to be covered in hair.
That does weird editing too. No further comments.
There. Spam key candle, Spamton scented candle. Did you ever want to smell Spamton? Because this scent exclusive candle.
Okay, I love the fact that he seems to be confused about his name. That I can't roast him for because obviously, you know, I flub my intros too. Scented candles, though. Listen, we're familiar with this. You don't even have to be that old to know what this is talking about. And this is, of course, the scented candles. Let me see. I can't really tell you guys. I can't tell you guys what exactly these candles smell like because they, well, here you go. Here. This is what this is. This is real. As you can see, let me show you guys. I'll even, let me move this. Nope. Let me move my own face. And as you can see, this is not fake. This is not from a parody website. This is the actual goop. Gwyneth Paltrow's actual website is currently, today, selling this. Not only are they selling it, but if you're so broke that you can't drop $75, which is like 3 gallons of gas, they'll let you split it up into 4 easy payments of $18.75. Do not burn for more than 2 hours at a time. This is literally like this. The Spamton is not a parody. Like, it is the mild version of reality. Like, reality is so much more preposterous than they're making it seem. This is,
At
least this seems to be aware that it's sort of funny.
My ass, which I love to smell all the time.
It's rich in potassium. No, that was weird.
Uh-oh. Wow. Prizes. Holy Toledo. Those prizes are coming to somebody. I don't know who. The answer is inside me.
That is something you never want to be the corpse winner. If you're the corpse winner, it's just things are bad. Are these just shout outs? Potassium whimper, I love it. That's a banana if there ever was one.
Winners are there. You got them. You will get a confirmation email informing you of your prize. Make sure it doesn't go to your spam folder.
Still thinks he's funny. Love it.
How about I juggle for you?
Oh. Oh. Nothing. All right, weird. I'm just weirded out. That's all I have to say.
What are you?
The soothing sound of the songbird. The lush rustle of the meadow. All of these sounds and more can be found in this new audio CD. Top 100. The natural sounds of Spamton. From the one and only Spamton, including bygone classics such as Spamton music. The whole family will be joining in to kill your PB, kill your PB, kill.
All right, well, this is pretty creepy, but you guys know all of these are parodies, or at least they're not parodies. They're like toned down versions of what really existed. And yeah, I'm not making this up. Let's see. Yeah, it's called Now That's What I Call Music. They used to sell these. Let's see if we can find one from, here's an early, it says there's one from 98. Yeah, this is from 98. It was called Now That's What I Call Music. And
are you ready for now? 17 of today's hottest superstars in one all-new Power Pack collection.
So, oh wait, I'm going to get demonetized because of this. Damn, I got to turn it down. So it just shows everything that they had. It was pop music. That was big, but in a lot of cases, it was music. There's the Spice Girls. So a lot of times there's stuff that had cycled off the radio. And so they would then try to license it out to this. Now That's What I Call Music. I think that was the MO. $17 in 98. That's actually a lot of money. So anyway, that was sort of their jam. There were some other ones.
To take part in this special deal, call the number on the screen or visit our spam site today. Remember, is only one away.
All right, guys. Well, that was pretty weird. This has, in fact, all been pretty weird, but we're coming up right around 40 minutes. And that's been a lot of reacting to this. I think my psyche has been permanently damaged. So, thank you for this trip down the worst parts of the 1990s. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Become Patreon members, please. That's it. Peace.